Welcome to this video. Ansatsu. Who do we got here? Queen's Gambit. I usually go knight f3 on move 3 because I feel more comfortable against certain lines like 3-6, 3c6 and so on. And now we got the semi-Slav. Okay, let's go for bishop g5. I normally don't do that as I feel I have no idea about the resulting positions. Okay, this is probably not going to end well. Okay, he plays this line. That was played by Carlsen, right? Takes knight d2, queen d4, e3, queen b2. Not sure. Can I do this? Maybe I can. Interesting line. At least I'm not like a ton of pawns down. This is good news. So, how am I going to play? I wonder if long castling is something. Maybe. If I castle long in the queen side, in the Queen's Gambit, normally it doesn't end well. But we'll see what happens. Okay, he wants to go with b5, but well, maybe e4 is... Yeah, come on. I'm better developed, so let's go with this. Bishop c4, or is that too slow? Well, he gets b5, but this is not smooth sailing either. I wonder if I can maybe play bishop e6 here. Bishop e6, pawn takes, and e5 for knight d4 coming. Let's give it a shot. I mean, this is not my kind of chess, but it looks very dangerous here. It's more like a Simon Williams game, but it looks definitely dangerous. Knight d6. Knight d6, he has to go to e7. This is dangerous, it really is. Even the simple queen c5 looks difficult for him to meet. He cannot move the king. Knight... No, isn't that winning actually? What is his move now? Knight b7, knight c4 is threatened. And knight f5 is also a threat. No, I'm just winning here. Maybe bishop e6 was good. I don't know. I mean, but it felt very dangerous. See, no move. Knight b7 is... I mean, the queen doesn't have squares. It doesn't have checks.
Black resigns.
Yeah, it just lost. So let's see what happened here. It was a good end to this. Yeah, here I was more worried about dc4, the regular anti-Moscow gambit. Here I know exactly this position and some ideas, but this is far too little for this complex a position. Yeah, black is a pawn up, but he has played the combination of b5 and g5. And whenever you have both moves in, b4, g4, or g5 and b5, you know that your king is not going for a smooth ride in this game. It's also the reason why I don't play the semi-Slav. I don't like this kind of position. Even though it's totally okay for black, but I keep getting checkmated in these situations. Okay, he played this idea, and this was played by Carlsen recently. E3, no, I went here. And I don't know what the idea, maybe this in bishop g7. I mean, this is not so bad. Black has got the fianchetto in, and, well, g5, okay. g5 doesn't look great, yeah? Probably rather wants to have the pawn on g6, but it just makes some sense, yeah? e3 here, long. Yeah, and now I don't know about this here. It seemed a bit slow. b5, and now let's see, bishop e6. Is the engine giving this move? It gives bishop e2 with a clear advantage. But I really don't think this is bad. Okay, the engine also thinks this move is playable, at least. Gets to +1. No, it gets to +1, so it wasn't completely crazy. And then e5. Yeah, queen g6 is the idea, and knight e4. I mean, his pieces are not very coordinated. This is exactly the kind of position that I was talking about. If you have played b5 and g5, your king is kind of... yeah, it's always in trouble. Knight f8 is given by Stockfish, knight e4. And now Stockfish wants to play queen b6. However, in this complicated position, I don't trust the engine that much at a depth of 20. There was some remark recently about a game of mine where someone was shocked that I didn't trust the engine on a depth of 20. Yeah, I mean, of course I don't trust the engine at this depth. In very complicated positions where especially some attacks tend to develop sometimes in a slow way. It's not like check, check, checkmate, but you kind of push all the pieces towards the king, and only then it will be made. Quite often the engine takes a while to get to depth 24, 25 to see that the attack really hits. Yeah, now while I'm talking, it has gotten to depth 25 and is now again on +1. Wants to play queen c7. Yeah, this is probably losing. Yes, yeah, this is losing due to the game continuation. Yeah, he took 3 seconds here. This is you cannot spend 3 seconds here in this position. It's too difficult, really. So queen c7 is what the engine ultimately wanted to do. So it gives white an advantage. King d8, is this worse? Rook c1 is given by the computer. The thing is, this piece is exceptionally strong, and it's not easily expelled because the bishop here, this is everything is kind of, pieces are stepping on each other's toes. I think this is also more logical. And now this is what engine gives. Knight coming. Yeah, this is a great position. Knight comes to e4, f4. I mean, you really don't feel that black is a piece up here. Rook a7, f4. Knight h7, rook c1. Yeah, white just plays like nothing happened. Yeah, just plays normal moves and is better. Yeah, it felt like bishop e6 works, but well, you cannot be sure in a blitz game. Yeah, I'm glad. That was an interesting game. Thanks for watching.